Good evening and welcome to Hudson's Bay High School, the site of tonight's Greater St. Helens League 2A matchup between the Ridgefield Spudders and the Hudson's Bay Eagles. Julie Pagel here along with Nina Albrecht to hopefully see some pretty good volleyball out of both of these teams. We know that Ridgefield has a lot of talent and a lot of experience. They're coming in with a record of 9 wins and 2 losses. And Hudson's Bay, not much experience. They're sitting on 3 wins and 8 losses. Thanks for joining us. For those of you that might not know, Nina was outstanding libero for Fort Vancouver High School for 4 years and graduated in 2021. So she'll be helping us out, especially with the serve receive in the back row, and let us know what's going on. Ridgefield is coached by Sabrina Dobbs. She's been at Ridgefield, I believe, for 14 years. And Hudson's Bay is coached by their former standout player, Trinisha Doyle. And Trinisha has been here, I would guess, about 7 or 8 years. She was coaching while you were playing, correct?
She was, yes.
Hudson's Bay players being introduced now, and then we'll be ready to roll. You're listening to Eagle Sports Network. I feel a little weird saying that, having given it VPS game time and Fort Sports for so many years, but this is Eagle Sports Network, our first of 2 volleyball matches this season. And they are introducing everybody on both teams. Ridgefield is coming off a tough loss the other night against Columbia River.
Yes, I did hear about that.
Their 2 losses both coming to Columbia River. 3-0, but close scores.
You're right, yes. Definitely a battle. Really great game, I heard.
Hudson's Bay's wins have come against Fort Vancouver. They beat them twice. And Hawkinson.
Yeah, you won't hear anything.
They beat one time. Hopefully we won't sound like we're shouting, but we need to be able to hear each other.
Yeah, it's true.
We'll see what gives. Starters on the floor for Hudson's Bay. I see number 4, Sophia Swanson. Number 1, Promise Bond. Number 5, Arlene Velasquez. 11 is Aisha Drema. And number 9, Kalani Ludd. And lastly, number 6, Alana Stevens. Ridgefield breaking their huddle. And they're coming out with number 12, Paige Haynes. Number 2, Tula Gervais. Number 11, Lizzie Andrew. 5 is Ella Burt. 8, Hannah McAdams. And number 10, Callie Curran. Well, I can tell you right now that as the libero comes in, Callie Jensen for Ridgefield. Looks like Coach Dobbs is going to be playing a lot of her bench because this is not the starting lineup that went up against Fort to begin with. Would expect to see a lot of players from both benches.
I see Bay has no libero tonight.
Yeah, they don't even have one on the bench.
Yeah.
Here we are underway. That was number 1, Promise Bond with the serve. And first kill goes to Lizzie Andrew.
Right through the block.
It appears on paper and on the floor that Ridgefield has a huge height advantage.
Absolutely.
Hudson's Bay, tallest player at 5'10".
We have an ace from number 10, Callie.
Callie Curran with the ace. Ridgefield, we know, has 6'5" Lizzie Andrew, who's going to be going to Stanford next year.
Stanford. Is she a senior this year?
Yes.
I do remember her when I played. She was a freshman, I want to say, at the time.
She had a sister that played too. That was
Yes.
pretty darn good as well. Nice dig in the back row. Oh, just wide.
Action at the net, just out.
So you oftentimes when you played at Fort went up against mismatches like this. What's the mindset when you know the other team has a lot of good hitters? What are you thinking about?
Definitely just play your hardest, leave it all out on the floor. I mean, you know, you can't go into anything with a cup half empty mindset, otherwise it's going to really reflect in your game. So as a captain, it was my job to definitely keep my team up, even though we knew that the likelihood that we would win was very low. So honestly, it was really about having a good time.
And getting better.
And getting better and learning from our mistakes and not making the same ones. You know, we can only do so much with a tough hit. I can only do so much in the back row, and my blockers can only do so much with the height disadvantage. Yes. So it was a lot of scrappy play, but it was a lot of fun.
Our first substitution for Hudson's Bay is Annalisa Gallardo in, and Drema taking a seat. And that serve is long, and that'll give Hudson's Bay their first point. Many years ago when I played, and I only played the back row because there was no libero, which is really irritating. I love playing against great hitters because I just love being given opportunities to dig balls, because that was pretty deflating to the other team when they would crush the ball and you'd pull it right off the floor.
Absolutely. All throughout my years of high school, I learned to definitely be able to track the ball because I was small and fast, and I can move as long as I can watch that hitter's arm. So it was a good challenge. I loved a good challenge.
Last kill was from Hannah McAdams, who is a 6-foot senior. Another
Callie
tough
Jensen
serve.
just served.
Kind of saw this when Ridgefield played Fort. Actually, your little sister, Taryn Albrecht, did a great job with serve receive. But when she was out, Fort really struggled, and there were a lot of long runs when she was on the bench. Ridgefield has some pretty tough servers.
Yes.
Good idea, just outside. Now, when you played, did you have the official lines people too?
Yes.
I remember doing lines a lot of years as a volunteer. Another ace for Ridgefield. That was number 1, Callie Jensen, and quick timeout for Hudson's Bay as Ridgefield has taken a quick 9-1 lead. So what do you think's going on in that Bay huddle?
Definitely to clean it up.
Maybe a little communication.
Some more, talk. I don't hear a lot of people out there. And, you know, as back row, I was very much running the back row as well as communicating a lot with the front row. So if they don't have a libero tonight, I don't know who's out there being that person.
Right, absolutely. Hudson's Bay does have, I believe, 5 seniors on the team, so there are some kids who have played a lot. Ridgefield has 6. Ooh, make that 7. Sorry for a little bit of technical difficulty there. Back in action, and still Callie Jensen is serving. Another tough serve, played that well in the back row for Hudson's Bay, and that attack from Sophia Swanson does not make it over. There's a nice pass. A great block from the Eagles. And point
I think after that timeout, I'm sensing the energy's already different.
Absolutely.
They're communicating some more.
Coming back in for the Eagles is Aisha Drema. And serving is number 6, Alana Stevens. Tough serve. And that kill goes down to Paige Haynes. Didn't see a lot of her playing when they played against Fort. She's only a freshman.
Oh, wow.
Good for her. Lizzie Andrew with the jump serve. That's pretty nice attack from Haley McElrath.
Yes.
She had a huge game when they played at Fort. I believe she's also going to be playing Division I volleyball in Texas. I believe it's Lamar University. Another service error for the Spudders gives the Eagles the ball back. And Sophia Swanson, 5'6" sophomore, serving. Nice job for McElrath to hang in the air on that set. Substitution for the Spudders in 15, Addison Weitenheimer, another freshman. And out, Hannah McAdams. There's some better digging from the Eagles. Nice serve receive and a nice dig there. Just long back row attack. Point Hudson's Bay.
Good rally.
And serving is Arlene Velasquez, 5'7" senior. And that'll go down as an ace. Back row needs to give each other a little bit of help there, huh?
It's true.
Looked like that one would have been out by a few feet.
Mm-hmm.
Service error gives the ball back to the Spudders.
Number 5 is now in. With the libero serving, Callie Jensen.
There's another one that's really close.
A lot of them are pretty close back there. This is a good game to have professional linesmen.
Yes.
If they're going to be so close.
Our linesman on the far side there, she was all over that one. Now the libero will sit out, and in to serve is number 12, Paige Haynes. Not quite sure what the delay is. Our R2 is checking with the scores table to make sure nobody's out of position. Always one of my pet peeves when I was coaching when people were out of rotation.
Absolutely.
You have one job.
I know, huh?
Not sure whose side they're checking on, but they're checking on somebody.
And even the refs have the mics now. I think that's newer.
Yeah.
Being able to communicate
With each
across
other.
the way versus walking across the net.
They had so far to go. That cracks me up. When will they start having replay in high school, too? Hopefully never.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know if you've had a chance to watch the WSU volleyball.
I have not.
Did you know they're ranked number 4 in the country?
I did, though.
Very
yes.
impressive.
They're very.
They're
yes.
very
good team.
Very fun to watch.
Year.
Okay, looks like Ridgefield was out of rotation. Point is going to go to Hudson's Bay, and that's a bummer if you're Paige Haynes because you just lost your chance to serve. Good news for Hudson's Bay. Aisha will be serving. She's a 5'8" junior. And now Hudson's Bay is checking to see if they have the right server. Which they did not.
After this commercial break, we are back with an Eagles point.
Well, looks like Sophia Swanson is going to serve. I thought she served already.
I did too.
So maybe they've been both out of rotation for a couple times. And the coaches on both sides are getting a good laugh out of it.
Yeah, both of them are laughing about it. The current score is 6 Eagles, 15 Spudders, with potentially the Eagles serving.
Okay, right back where we were. Drama again is going to serve. Maybe.
I'm surprised Bay's coach isn't checking on any lineup or rotation.
Well, she doesn't seem too worried about it. Neither does Sputter coach. At this point, the only one who's worried about it is the R2, as well he should be. Have you had a chance to see?
They are switching again.
Have you had a chance to see Columbia River play this year?
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are your thoughts there?
I mean, they got some really good girls. I know some of them are seniors.
Yes,
I know the 2 Dreves sisters are still together.
Yep.
And
one's a senior, one's a junior, right?
Yes. Yep. Yes, they're very good. Very good at communicating, very good at setting up plays that are you would usually only see in club. But a lot of the girls I know do that. Their coach, Brianna, she's amazing, so great. I know she was a volleyball player back in the day. I'm pretty sure at River, but I could be wrong. Yeah.
There's they are currently ranked second in the state, and you know, Ridgefield is a good team. They've got some really strong individual talent. Columbia River does a great job of playing as a team. I think a lot of people thought that they would be not as strong this year because they graduated their setter. But Macy McCoy has stepped in and done a really nice job.
Yeah, they're really fun to watch.
Yeah, they play well together.
Against a team that they can play against. Against Fort, it was not so fun.
Okay, finally back to action. That was Sophia Swanson with the deep serve. And Eagles are going to get a free ball coming at them. Nice play there. Oh, too bad. That was a nice play. Great back set. And Alana Stevens just a couple inches too long in that corner.
Ridgefield point.
And serving for Ridgefield is Tula Jervis, 5'7" junior. Can't get enough on that.
Point Eagles.
Give Promise Bond a chance. I feel like you probably played against Promise Bond. I remember
did,
saying
yes.
that name for 4 years. She's been a real standout for Hudson's Bay. Oh, great play. Stevens at the net. I love it when they're aware at the net.
Very good
There's
serve.
another tight one.
And a nice dump by number 10 on Ridgefield.
Callie Curran, that was a smart play. Returning for Ridgefield is McAdams, and sitting is Weitenheimer. Another ace for the Spudders, Callie Curran.
Point Ridgefield.
Back to back.
Caught a break.
Even though Ridgefield has a lot of aces, they also have, I believe that's their fourth service
Into
error.
the net.
And tell you what, you play against a team of your caliber, you're going to be in trouble if you're doing that. In to serve is Jara Salas for Hudson's Bay, 5'2" junior. Just long.
A lot of service errors from both sides.
Yes. Kelly Jensen. There's a pretty pass from Stevens. Oh, nice swing from Drama, but
She was surprised by the block. You could see it on her face.
yeah. Good block by Lizzie Andrew. Not that hard when you're that far above the net, but she did a great job of just putting that ball right down.
Nice miss by the Eagles.
Point Eagles.
Definitely going to need to clean up the serving on both sides in set two. Oh, great block from Hudson's Bay.
Some loss of communication.
Uh-oh. Good cover by the Eagles. And outside the antenna gives a point to Hudson's Bay.
Touch the antenna. That was point Bay, serving number 6.
Another ace, this time for Alana Stevens. 5'10" senior. Back to back.
Nice serve. That was a nice serve.
And Ridgefield resetting their serve receive. And that serve is long. And Ridgefield getting close to closing out here. Set number 1. Here comes Haley McElrath back in the front row. And Lizzie Andrews serving. Kill for Paige Haynes, the freshman. Couldn't tell if the block was just mistimed or just not there.
Yes.
Another tough serve from Andrew. She throws that ball high up in the air when she goes to serve.
Yes. And the spin on the ball when she hits it is.
And it is so hard to get that jump serve over when it is that high, and that was amazing.
But
Another
she has
ace.
hit that spot twice now.
Very, very consistent. So set number 1 goes to Ridgefield, 25-13. And yeah, Ridgefield won the first set, but I'm sure they're talking about trying to clean things up a little bit.
Yes.
Sometimes it's hard when you're coming into the match and you know that you're the heavy favorite. It's hard to get up for matches, and you kind of play down to
their level in a sense, yes.
So we'll see what goes here in set number 2.
That did happen 1 or 2 times when I was on the Fort bowling team, and we were really good back in my day, a few years ago. And
really good. You're selling
really,
yourself short.
good.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just about ready to wrap up the fall sports. I believe the last week of regular season volleyball is the first week of November. And then
It's that time again.
district, regional, and state. I know bowling is starting on October 30th, so that's coming up.
Okay, it's
soon.
coming up. Yeah, no kidding. I cannot believe it's already almost mid-October.
Yep.
I joined a support group for antisocial people last year. We still haven't met.
How do you think Bay is going into this one?
Well, I think that Hudson's Bay, I see a couple new faces out there.
I do,
mean,
too.
They had some good rallies, and it was nice to see toward the end of that first set that they did a good job at the net, a much better job. So, I mean, control what you can control. You can control your serving. And on both sides, when I was coaching, nothing drove me more crazy than missed serves.
Yes.
And we always ran for missed serves. I don't know
Absolutely.
if teams still do that. On the floor for Ridgefield, I see Ella Burke, Addison Weitenheimer, Lizzie Andrew, Callie Jensen. Looks like number 4, Lillian House. I don't think we've seen her yet. So that's somebody new. And 15, Addison Weitenheimer was in for a little bit for the Eagles. We've got Promise Bond, Alana Stevens. We have not seen Kalani Lugg. This will be first time. And Aisha Drema. And as soon as they move, we can tell you who the other 2 are.
Johnny Langley. She's number
8. We haven't seen Johnny yet either. And number 5, Arlene Velasquez. So some new faces out on the floor for both teams. And I believe Ridgefield will be first serve this set. And number 4, Lillian House, 5'6" senior, defensive specialist, will get us underway. Nice attack from the floor and a great play at the net from Alana Stevens. Ridgefield was not ready for that.
Nope.
Toy Eagles, Alana Stevens.
Promise Bond serving. Great save by Sputters. Free ball opportunity for Bay. Good work in the back row by Ridgefield. Touch at the net. Best rally of the night so far.
Very good, yes.
Oh my goodness. There's another nice dig for the Eagles.
Oh.
Somebody needs to put an end to this. Oh, great job by Hudson's Bay in the back row. Number 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thought there might have been a double earlier against Ridgefield, but you know what? Hey, ended up nicely as Hudson's Bay came up with a great job at the net. And Eagles off to a quick 3-0 start with the ace. Over the years, Promise Bond has been a really good server.
She has, I was just about to say.
I remember her going on quite a few service runs, and she's got that nice little...
She has a very nice form now.
A jinxer, but she has a nice floater jump serve that is kind of a knuckleball and hard to pass. Ball goes back to Ridgefield, and Callie Curran will be serving. Great attack from the back court by Bond. Dig for Johnny Langley, and another kill. That was Arlene Velasquez with that kill. Eagles are playing a little more inspired here in the second set.
I'm seeing that.
And serving will be Kalani Lugg. Pretty pass from Andrew. Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication in the back court. Paige Haynes will re-enter, and Ella Burke will serve the 5'7" freshman. And in for Hudson's Bay is Jara Salas. Another miscommunication there on the back line. Ridgefield happy to see Alana Stevens go to the back row as she did a nice job at the net. She's going to serve now. Good work on the front line as well. You know, they really just don't have an answer for Andrew. She's just, she just goes right over the block.
She's a beast.
Yep. She's so long, and she's just got a really nice arm swing, and not a lot Bay can do.
And that flick of the wrist, too. You can tell. You can see it.
Haley McElrath comes back in for Ridgefield. Another ace for Andrew.
Killer serve.
You
it's
know,
the spin on the ball with the toss.
Yeah, and I've watched a lot of college volleyball this year, and you don't usually see the 6'5" and taller players serving. But man, she's got a weapon there. I'm curious to see what they'll do with her at Stanford. Pretty pass. Oh my, McElrath.
Nice kill by number 7.
Yeah, great timing. Andrew still serving. Jinxed her too. And Arlene Velasquez will serve for Hudson's Bay, all tied up at 6 here in the second set. Perfect pass. Yeah. McElrath, you can see why she's a D1 player too. She's so quick.
Very.
She looks very athletic. Serving is Addison Weitenheimer. And that'll go down as an ace. I don't know if Coach Page did at Fort, but Coach Dobbs here at Ridgefield is always calling the service area, and she called service area number 1 there, and Weitenheimer did a good job of hitting that exact spot.
Having some miscommunication on both sides.
Didn't you love it when you got kills like that?
Oh, man. Never by me. That's all I can say.
Serving is Johnny Langley. Oh, wow. Good network.
Beautiful dig.
Callie Curran and Lizzie Andrew did a nice job of getting that serve up.
She really is an all-around player.
She is.
I mean, the fact that she can hit the floor, too.
Yeah. It's a long way down when you're 6'5". Good hustle by the Eagles, but efforts go for naught, and Ridgefield now up 10-7. Back row attack from Stevens. Pass nicely by Jensen. Wow.
Yeah, she
Nice.
really can hang. It's amazing.
Been pretty impressed with the setting from Ridgefield here in this game. Doing a good job of distributing the ball, moving it around. Just barely long.
Yeah.
Stevens, good attack, just a little bit too much power. Jensen on a nice little mini run for Ridgefield as they've stretched out this lead to 5. A little surprised there hasn't been a timeout for Hudson's Bay at this point. Opportunity for the Eagles. There's a touch at the net. Good work. McElrath
Nice
again.
kill.
Good network from both sides. And now Ridgefield has doubled up the Eagles. I think that one could have been called a double, but moot point as Ridgefield gets the point either way. Great hustle by Andrew to keep it alive. Bond.
Bond again.
Good rally here for both sides.
Bond is carrying the point.
Another nice dig from Hudson's Bay. And McElrath with the kill. So number 10, Callie Curran, setting for Ridgefield. She's done a really nice job moving the ball around.
Yeah.
Net violation on Curran gives the ball back to Hudson's Bay. I believe last time we did the Ridgefield game that Allison Oranches was setting mostly, so don't see her here tonight. And I think Curran's doing a really nice job in her absence. 4 contacts, point Ridgefield. And Annalisa Gallardo is in for the Eagles, and Drema out. And Lillian House in for Haley McElra.
Nice
Another
hit.
tough serve.
Did not
Double hit called there on Bay.
miss that
I think
one.
we've seen worse that haven't been called.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Tight.
Oh,
she
great
did very
job
well.
by Alana Stevens. I remember calling her name quite a bit too. She's really improved over the years as well. Stevens and Bond and Velasquez been playing together for a while now.
Nice
Pretty
serve by
pass.
Bond.
That didn't make it, did it? 4 hits, yep. See if Promise Bond can get another run going like she did earlier. Another tough serve. And another point for
Attack
Hudson's
from the
Bay.
net.
That time it was Kalani Lugg. Good job by the linesman to just wear it.
I see number 3 on base side, Grace Beckwith. She's out playing.
First time we've seen her tonight.
Yes. Ooh.
Ace for Callie Curran, the 5'10 junior. Free ball opportunity for the Spudders. Good work, Hannah McAdams, to see the hole in the middle there. Easy kill.
Timeout Eagles.
There's that timeout I was wondering about. Have you been able to watch your little sister play much?
I have, yes.
Good.
A few times now. They're playing Mark Morris tonight at Fort.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. I
Yeah.
pulled you away from that. Sorry,
Oh,
Terry.
no, all good.
Sorry,
all good.
Dana.
Something I'm a little curious about is the amount of leggings that I'm seeing girls wear instead of spandex. I know there was one girl on Columbia River that started to do it as a thing that she started, but I'm seeing a lot more tonight on both sides.
Yes.
I think that's interesting. I wonder if there's a specific reason other than The weather's changing.
Yeah, or maybe it just feels more comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. 'Cause I noticed that too the last game that we did. I would think it would be super hot.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we had a double hit there. I
There
agree
we
with that
go,
call.
yes.
Going to give the ball to
Troy Eagles.
Hudson's Bay. Oh. Nope, they're going to call that a replay because it was the first touch.
It was the first
correct?
touch.
Yep.
Yes.
Good job by head coach Dobbs to point that out. No double hits can be called on the first touch. So we'll just pretend like that substitution never happened. Hudson's Bay will give the ball back to Ridgefield, and we'll try it again.
Just kidding. Point Ridgefield.
Good call and a nice job that time by both the Eagles running to the end line to call that out.
I learned that trick very early on.
Yes. Both Promise Bond and Annalisa Gallardo followed that all the way deep. And now Jara Salas serving. And you could tell that toss was a little bit off. I'd like to see her let that one drop and try again. Instead, it's point Ridgefield. And serving will be Ella Burke.
Promise Bond is the primary hitter on Bay's side tonight.
Gotta love the way she's calling for that ball in the back court. Even though it didn't work out that time, she is good.
Yes.
Does good work from there. And an ace for Burke. And that's it for set number 2, 25-11 Ridgefield. Well, you know, Nina, they started out Hudson's Bay with a 3-0 lead. It looked like they were going to do pretty well, and they hung in there to about around 8-10, and then it was all Ridgefield.
Yeah.
So WSU Vancouver is off to a good start.
Absolutely.
Busy?
Yep. Very busy.
Yeah.
Yep.
As a WSU Pullman purist, I can't quite get totally on board with WSUV, but I know you're crushing it there.
There have been lots of events recently. Lots of networking events. We had one of the biggest career and internship fairs just yesterday.
Oh.
We had about 40 employers, and they're more local, but we had some big names there as well.
Awesome.
So it was a really good opportunity for students and anybody to come and learn more about it.
You took advantage of that?
Of course, yes.
No-brainer.
Being a senior this year, trying to decide where to go, what to do. As a finance major, though, there are a lot of opportunities here in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
A lot of different firms.
Yes.
Like Fisher Investments, JP Morgan.
Yeah.
So we will see.
And those of you that are trying to do the math, trying to figure out why is this young lady a senior already. She did running start and got a lot of the stuff taken care of early, so you're graduating early and saving a bunch of money and
absolutely
going to be living the dream pretty soon.
You're coming up.
Hopefully coaching volleyball somewhere.
You know, potentially.
Or actually, to be honest, coaching bowling somewhere. I mean, crushed it on the lanes.
Either way.
Well. We have time for another dad joke.
Not a lot of people in the audience tonight.
No, it's a pretty thin crowd. I was wondering if maybe people are watching one of the baseball playoff games, or there is a football game on TV tonight. Oh yeah, with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. I'm sure you're all up on that drama.
I am definitely in it.
Swiftie. Oh no.
A little overhyped though,
Oh
gotta
my
say.
gosh.
Leave the relationship out of it. I was raised on football, so I want to hear more about the football. I hear about Taylor Swift any and all the time, so.
Couldn't agree more.
Her movie is coming out tomorrow though.
Isn't it
Of
movie?
the Eras tour,
Yeah,
of the tour itself.
But you saw the tour.
I did.
So why do you need to see the movie?
Got to see what she did, how creative she got with it. It's going to be an experience either way. It's going to be an experience for anybody that didn't go to the Eras tour.
I do remember getting pretty psyched for Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Steve Miller Band back in the day. Oh!
Wow.
Bond uses the tape for the ace to start out set number 3.
Eagles ace.
Nice return.
And another ace.
Eagles.
So starting out how we did set 2.
Yep. And I see Tava Whitlow on the Ridgefield side in the back
first time
row.
we've seen her, number 3. And
Ah.
Bond can't keep that going, and serving will be Callie Curran. Entering is number 6, Maddie Conklin. Her first opportunity here tonight as well. And that attack is wide. Looked like Velasquez was just a little bit too far open there. Push that wide. Ooh. That'll go down as a kill for Ella Burke. Eagles a little bit off balance on that one.
Yeah, rolling off the chest. Promise Bond.
Lizzie Andrews still laughing about setting that ball. She did a nice job. She's got good hands too.
Oh.
Right
Nice
idea
attempt.
for Burt, but just wide. And here comes Sophia Swanson in, and she will be serving for Hudson's Bay. One-handed set that time from Andrew.
I'm seeing lots of smiles out there right
Stevens from
now.
the back court. Excuse me, that was Drama from the back court. Great hustle by Bond.
Great free ball by Sophia Swanson.
And Stevens with the stuff block. Point Eagles.
She's attacking at the net again.
Thanks everybody for joining us tonight on Eagles Sports Network. If you're just tuning in, Ridgefield won the first set 25-13 and the second 25-11. Trying to make this a 3-0 sweep. That's too bad she couldn't get her hands out of the way in time. Swanson with the ace, back to the service line again. And that is outside the antenna. Back-to-back aces for Sophia Swanson, a 5'6" sophomore. Free ball for Ridgefield. Timing was off a little bit and Andrew just poked it over. And that attack is long. Stepping back to serve is Callie Jensen. Libero for Ridgefield. Just outside. Point Spuds. I have been pretty impressed with the lines people.
Yes.
They've been right on top of every ball.
Absolutely.
Another ace for Jensen. Quite frankly, the Ridgefield crowd is pretty sparse too. Usually
they show out. Fair enough.
Wow, there's a nice hit.
Nice line hit.
Paige Haynes, freshman. Nice serving run here for Callie Jensen. Drema, a good attack from the back court.
Whoa.
Nice up from Ridgefield. What is that, about six in a row for Jensen? And another ace. Good work from Lizzie Andrew to stay out of the net. She really had to contort her body to stay out of there, and she gets another kill. Another tough serve from Jensen. And there is a double on that set attempt. Pretty pass from Promise Bond. Another opportunity for Ridgefield, and just wide Paige Haynes. It's hard to hit line from that spot.
It is.
Even harder to hit it out on that line. She's going to be good. Only a freshman, 5'8" outside hitter. Samiko Diment in for her first action. She's a 5'6" freshman. And we got another timeout as we make sure we're in the correct order. This time it's Hudson's Bay.
Uh-oh. And that's point to Ridgefield. Hudson's Bay is out of rotation.
That's a bummer. I feel bad for the freshman. She just came in and did a nice job. got the serve in, got a point, and it looks like they were out of rotation. And R2 is going to help out the Eagles, make sure they're all in the right spot right now. Want to give a shout out to Riley, our freshman from Hudson's Bay, who's been doing the camera work. She's been crushing it. Sometimes too, when you have a lot of subs like this, it's easy to lose track. And
definitely.
Even for the officials, you know, they've been doing these teams before. They're used to who's next to who. So,
yeah.
Clearly, Trinisha doesn't really agree with the way they're setting them back up.
You know, this did happen a few times, I remember, back in high school. And sometimes it was the coach and the way she wrote the lineup.
Yes.
So that could be what she could be confused about her own setup. But you're right, giving everyone playing time that doesn't usually play next to each other can definitely throw it off. You get so used to one set of people next to you.
And you always know who's opposite you.
Absolutely.
And so, there have been a lot of substitutions and
on both sides tonight.
Okay, we're ready to go. Haley McElrath, who dominated in the second set at the net, comes in for Tava Whitlow. And Lizzie Andrew is serving 13-7 here in set number 3. Julie Pagel along with Nina Albrecht. Another ace for Andrew. She's had a really solid all-around game. Now we got a delay to get some of the fans actually in the bleachers instead of hovering by the court. And here we go again.
Eagles point.
And now the freshman is going to get another chance, Nico Diamond. Oh, too bad, just long.
Point Ridgefield.
Returning is Addison Weitenheimer, and Maddie Conklin will take a seat. Weitenheimer will serve. Ace.
Point Ridgefield.
Sometimes it's hard to stay focused when you have these long delays in between. Got a couple of missed serves, almost back to back.
Yeah, that's tough for both sides.
Great hustle by McElrath to keep that alive.
Oh.
And in the net that time is Ridgefield, point Hudson's Bay. Out to Bond. Handled by Weitenheimer. Nice kill.
Oh, nice kill.
Paige Haynes. Freshman number 12 for Ridgefield, Haynes, has been getting a lot of hitting opportunities tonight. Good experience for her.
For sure.
Point Sputters.
I did see some net action there on Eagles' side. Nice return. Oh.
I think that's the first miss we've seen out of McElrath the whole night. Point Hudson's Bay, and back to serve is Drama.
Oh.
Hudson's Bay is asking for a lift on that set. It did look to me like it stayed in her hands for quite a while. What'd you think there, Nina?
I agree.
Instead, another kill.
I'm thinking they're really, really close.
It was close.
There's been a few of them tonight that I have been questioning.
Another missed serve, very sloppy here in set number 3.
And sloppy nets are not fun to play out of,
No.
let me tell you.
Promise Bond. Tough serve. Great scrambling
nice
from
hustle.
Ridgefield to get it over. Free ball opportunity for Bay.
Ah.
Not able to get it over Lizzie Andrew. Another stop block. Here comes Grace Beckwith in. And Bond is finally going to get a little bit of a breather. And Maddie Conklin back in for Ridgefield. No touch. And Ridgefield about ready to close out this match tonight, leading 21-12 here in set 3. A little bit of focus lacking on the serving for Ridgefield. Substitution in for Bay is Swanson, and out is Lugg. Kelly Jensen looking to close this out here. She's done very well from the service line all night. You know, you can't blame Dave for trying to swing so hard and high because they're trying to get it over the block of Andrew, and it's almost impossible to keep it in when you hit it that high. Safe to say both teams are going to probably practice serving tomorrow.
I would hope so.
Good hustle by Andrew. Oh, goes for naught as the ball drops. Hudson's Bay putting up its best scoring effort here in set number 3.
Nice serve. Whoa.
Pretty nice kill for Andrews. And we are at set point with Lizzie Andrews serving. And an ace will finish it off. And that'll do it. From Hudson's Bay, Nina, what we expected probably?
You know, I think they had some really good moments tonight. I think service errors are not what I expected from either side. I think that was my biggest surprise tonight.
Yep.
Very good effort from both teams, though.
A lot of nice kills and some good rallies.
Yes.
And our final score is Ridgefield 3, Hudson's Bay 0. For Nina Albrecht, this is Julie Pagel saying thank you, everybody, for watching Eagle Sports Network, and have a great evening.